Let's predict what's going to happen this week. How is this week going to go? How is our season going to get saved? 92% of the public's on the Steelers? Bruh. Come on. Shout out to the 8%. The 8% of the 8%. Okay, now I'm Bernie Sanders. Let's go ahead and pick it. Bengals. I think that was pretty obvious, I'll be honest with you. Anyone with a magnifying glass could have seen that one coming. Alright, so now we got Rams versus Jags, and my final score for this game is 24-20. By the way, for the Bengals-Steelers game, it's going to be a tough game. There's not much to say about it other than we need to win. At the end of the day, that's all that matters, is we need to win this game. I don't care what the, back and forth ends up being. I don't care anything else. We need to win. We could win last play of the game. Last play of the game, touchdown when it's 17-20. We need a win. Also, I think I might also have gray hair after that game if that's how it ends. But so, Rams Jaguars in Wembley. Give me the Jags to upset the Rams. I don't know, how is this even an upset? Jags are a really good team, and if you watch the Ravens last week against the Rams, they actually could have won that game. I know they lost 17-3, and it's weird to say that, but before halftime, they could have scored, which Ravens choked. Love to see it. And then throughout the game, they were moving the ball. The Rams just kept going like just nothing. They kept just getting stopped over and over and over again, and getting some turnovers with that Ravens defense is already awful. So I think the Jaguars could capitalize off that. I think the Jaguars could actually, surprisingly enough, win this game. It's in London. If it was in America, maybe difference. But in London, yeah. And I know someone's going to comment down below and be like, "So, did you just say the Ravens could have won it 17-3? Yes. If you watched the game and you didn't just watch the scoreboard, 100%. The Ravens, dominated most of that game with their defense, and the biggest issue was they kept moving the ball, and then they kept, shooting themselves in the foot, pretty much. It was actually humorous to watch, and also very scary to watch, because I kept thinking the Ravens were going to come back in that game, and they never did. But, again, it's one of those games where you watch a team, you're like, oh, they could easily win this game. And then you just see over and over again, they make the simplest mistakes and lose the game. Not that the other team does it, they do it themselves. It's hilarious, actually. Saints versus Bears. 96% of the public's on the Bears. Give me the Bears. 51% is on the Brownies to beat the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins. I think the Brownies aren't that good. Dylan Gabriel. Although I will say, if this game does go, wild, we could see Shedeur Sanders in this game. But based on what Kevin Stefanski wants, I don't think that would happen ever. Raiders Chiefs. Oh, I want the Raiders to win so bad. I want the Raiders to win so bad, but it just won't happen. It just won't happen. Raiders win. I wish. Chiefs win. Chiefs beat the Raiders. Eagles Vikings. What do we got here? 28% of the public's on the Vikings. 72's on the Eagles. Dude, the Eagles are in such mayhem. I swear, they're in such a dark spot right now. After losing to the Broncos and losing to the Giants, that offense is just so inefficient. And I'm saying that from being a Bengals fan here. The Bengals have an inefficient offense, but they're even more inefficient over there in Philly. Give me the Vikings at home to get the W. 28%, give me the Vikes. Panthers, Jets. Give me the Panthers, man. Let's ride high with the Panthers. If they win this game, they'll be 4-3. 4-3, baby. That team is riding high right now. Give me the Patriots to destroy the Tennessee Titans. I don't think that's going to be a close game at all. Broncos, Giants. Ooh, baby. You know what? Give me the Giants. Giants get the win. Jackson Dart yet again. Also, please trade us Andrew Thomas and Sexy Dexy. Please. Please, Giants. We need them so bad. I know it won't happen, but I would love to see it happen at the same time. Colts Chargers. Give me the Chargers. 65% of the public, really. It's in SoFi. It's at Chargers. It's at home. Chargers are still a really good team. I know they've been struggling lately as well, and losing to the Giants didn't help. But, yeah, give me the Chargers to have a bounce-back game versus Indiana Jones. Packers, Cardinals, give me the Packers. Question. Commanders, Cowboys. Commanders just lose to the Bears. The Bears missed, 3 extra points or 3 field goals in that game. Cowboys, their defense is so atrociously bad. And they're also coming off of a weird game. So, give me the Commanders. Falcons, Niners. What? How is 72% of the public on San Francisco? No, give me the Falcons. They just beat the Bears. They just beat the Bills. And they can run the ball down people's throats. Nick Bosa's not playing on defense. There's no Fred Warner for the 49ers. Bruh. They're going to run the ball for 600 yards against the Niners. Come on now. 100% give me the Falcons here. Apparently, this is just a week I'm picking upsets left, right, and center. I don't know how. Bucks versus Lions. Give me the Bucks. But how are these games so lopsided when it seems so obvious to pick the other opponent? Seahawks, give me Seahawks versus Texans. So my upsets of the week apparently are the Bengals to beat the Steelers, Jags to beat the Rams. Dolphins, I guess, is that really an upset? It's almost 50-50, but it is technically an upset because it is 49-51. Vikings to beat the Eagles. My next upset is Giants to beat the Broncos. Chargers to beat the Colts. And then Falcons and Bucks to win versus the Niners and Lions. Yeah, apparently I'm just picking upsets this week, which kind of crazy to me because I don't think these are really that much upsets. I actually have a lot of faith that they can win the game, but anyway, for example, 72% to 28%, right? Average opponent score per game, pretty much exactly the same. Average points per game, pretty much exactly the same. 4-2 versus 3-2. How is it a 72 to 28% difference? These are the most close as possible games as humanly possible. This is as similar of an opponent as you're going to get between these two guys. And it's a 28 to 72. I don't know. Anyway, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Real fast though, before we end off this video, give you a huge shout out to the members of this channel. If you'd like to go ahead and become a member of the channel, go ahead down below in the description. Well, I keep saying description. Go down to where my first stop Bengals is. Click on the join icon, and you become an MVP today. You get custom emotes, as you see on the right-hand side here. And you also get featured in some videos and in every one of my description every single time. See you guys in the next one.